Classical crescendo. Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, 1714–1788, birth and early life. Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach was born on March 8, 1714, in Weimar, Germany. He was the second son of the great Johann Sebastian Bach and Maria Barbara Bach. Growing up in a highly musical family, Carl Philipp was surrounded by the works of his father and other influential musicians of the time. From an early age, he showed immense talent, learning keyboard instruments under his father's careful guidance. Education. Although C.P.E. Bach's musical education began at home, he pursued a more formal academic path. In 1731, he enrolled at the University of Leipzig, where he studied law, following his father's wishes. However, music continued to play a significant role in his life, and he became deeply involved in musical activities. In 1734, he moved to Frankfurt an der Oder to continue his studies, but by 1738, it was clear that his true passion was music, and he decided to pursue it full-time. Career beginnings and rise to prominence. In 1738, Carl Philipp secured a prestigious position as a court harpsichordist for Frederick the Great of Prussia in Berlin. For nearly 30 years, he worked closely with the king, playing and composing music for the royal court. During this period, he wrote numerous sonatas, symphonies, and concertos. His innovative style, which bridged the Baroque and Classical eras, earned him widespread recognition. C.P.E. Bach was a leading figure in the development of the Empfindsamer Stil, sensitive style, which focused on emotional expression and ornamentation, departing from the strict structures of his father's Baroque compositions. Maturity in major works. In 1768, after leaving Frederick's court, C.P.E. Bach moved to Hamburg, where he succeeded his godfather Georg Philipp Telemann as the city's music director and cantor of the Johanneum. Here, he composed some of his most important works, including oratorios, symphonies, and keyboard concertos. One of his key contributions to music was his treatise, Essay on the True Art of Playing Keyboard Instruments, published in 1753, which became an essential manual for keyboard performance and teaching for decades. C.P.E. Bach passed away on December 14, 1788, in Hamburg. He was 74 years old. Though he had lived in the shadow of his father for much of his life, by the time of his death, Carl Philipp Emanuel had established himself as a master composer in his own right. His work greatly influenced the next generation of composers, including Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven. Legacy. Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach was a transitional figure between the Baroque and Classical periods. His music influenced the development of classical sonata form and contributed to the expressive, emotional style that would become central to later classical music. His Essay on the True Art of Playing Keyboard Instruments remains a foundational text for understanding performance practices of the time, and his compositions, though less performed today, are seen as pivotal to the evolution of Western music. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.